Candy Bachelor's Ball was a success. Quite, in fact, for two of the teens. Lady Nuala's daughter and Queen Ivy's eldest son seemed to have taken a liking to each other. Celine can scarcely believe her luck. She had to refuse his date before the ball, so she was eager to see him there. But there's no winning over one's nature. She was too overwhelmed to do anything but look at him from a distance. It appears he was looking at her too, because the next night he sent her a message asking to accompany him to the Academy's formal. Celine has never felt giddy in her life, but for the first time, she's starting to. She hasn't told her mother anything, but there's no hiding her mood from the adults. Queen Ivy is well aware of the missives between Celine and Prince Callum. She's delighted to have a potential match so early on, with her son, no less. Meanwhile, the monarch's pregnancy has been advancing. She is due any day now. Like the last time, she's been plagued with strange dreams, but maybe they mean nothing. After all, why should she ruin her good mood and the female felicity of Verdington Castle?
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to The Sims 3 Fairy Amazon with the Verdington Fae Court. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up on Monday morning with this beautiful sight of Queen Ivy reading a book to our newly aged up Raven Lakeland, who is a wonderful spectrum of colors. She's pink with green hair, mint green hair, turquoise wings, and a very beachy clothing aesthetic. So, oh, it looks like Raven just became friends with the Queen because of all this time they're spending together. I think Ivy's maternal instincts were coming out just a little bit because she's currently pregnant and due very, very soon. She has gotten quite big, so fingers crossed we will be expecting a princess. Although, if it is a girl, it will have a death token. Or she will have a death token, because the Queen desired for a boy. She's much less freaked out about it this time around, because last time she ended up having a boy when, you know, that whole dream thing happened. So I think she's brushing it off a little bit this time. Even if she gets a girl, she doesn't think there's going to be anything wrong. But we know, of course, the child will have a death token. Just like little baby Raven. So I guess it's good that Raven's already, you know, making friends with the monarch and whatnot. Oh my goodness, she's like better friends with the Queen than she is with her own mother. Would you look at that? That's very, very interesting because Celine is very close to her mother. And then friends with Prince Callum. And then literally no one else. Like, she has not managed to build a sentiment at all with the Queen. Like, nothing. Nothing at all. She has two friends in her life, her mother and Prince Callum. And what is this? Okay, this is interesting. I normally ignore all of the networking stuff, but since this is one of the children of the court, I'm kind of happy to include them into the fold. So Lady Nessie, our minister, has just gotten, well, we can say that maybe this is an instruction from the Queen to become friends with Lord Zane Delaney, because I did mention in the previous episode that our philosopher, Zane's mother, has been getting like these letters from his adoptive family saying that he's a bit of a delinquent, and he even showed up at the Candy Bachelor's Ball right at the end there looking very, very mischievous and suspicious, and he was thinking about Celine. So I think philosopher, like our philosopher, would have said something about it to the monarch, who then has given her, or given our minister, the job of going ahead and befriending Zane just to keep an eye on him, I would think is what's happening. So I'm going to accept that. We're going to make... How is he a celebrity? He must be like notorious, this kid. We need to get him, we need to get Sparrow to invite him to the castle. It is a snow day. So let's invite Zane. I also think our lovely Celine might be interested in inviting over the prince. Just because they've recently become friends, you know, oh, look at him. Look at Zane. Now, we have to get Lady Sparrow to invite Zane over because otherwise the minister has no way of getting into contact with him. So we'll have to try again, probably in the evening. If I remember, which fingers crossed, I will. Celine, like I mentioned early on, she's been having a bit of a budding romance with the prince. She has a crush on him, and I don't know if he likes her back, but I mean, he asked her on a date, so I'm assuming he does, and he asked her to be his date to the prom as well, so I think he's got some positive feelings for the lovely Celine, and I'm so excited for her to be getting all this attention from the prince, no less. Queen's delighted, of course. I do think it's a snow day today. She might try and invite him over, and we'll see how that goes. Actually, instead of inviting him over, let's... but I don't want to send a love letter just in case it doesn't go that way. Like, what if they become friends? I don't know. So I'm just going to invite him over and get them to spend a little bit of time with each other. I don't want to bite the bullet and send a love letter, you know? I feel like that's going to be a little bit extra. Okay, he's busy as well. I wonder what with, because they don't have school right now. Well, they must be busy with something. We can call them in the evening. You know what? I feel like the queen's going to give birth pretty soon. Like in a couple of hours. Possibly. Definitely sometime today. Maybe after the queen's had her baby, we can go and invite those two guys and get whatever we need done with them going. Okay. Put the baby down in deep snow so she can, like, shovel that into her mouth. Queen, I don't think this is the nurturing kind of angle to take with a little toddler. Really don't. Isn't she gonna be cold? Oh my goodness, Queenie. Pick her up. Take her back inside. Pick up Raven. Take her back inside. Like, put her in the flippin' crib or something. Nope. Okay, hold on. What's Nessie doing? Nessie... But then again, the queen is the one who took her down. Queenie, can you put the baby upstairs? Okay, the queen's done. Morgan, you're up. You're up, Morgan. Let's, pick up Raven. We'll put her in the nursery. Come on. Pick her up, and then take her to the nursery. Let's see. We'll pop it down. Hold on a second. Am I going to the right place? Yes, let's put down Raven over there. Fingers crossed I'm going the right way. Yes, okay, we'll put Raven down there. And how's Nessie doing? I might get Nessie to work on, like, potty training with Celine as well. Not Celine. I keep thinking Celine's the toddler here. No, she's not. With Raven. I might get her to do some potty training with Raven, actually. And then Morgan, I don't know what's wrong with your... Let's ignore that call. Ignore it. Who's this? We don't know who Kristen is. Kristen, we don't know you. Okay. Let's potty train Raven. Oh my goodness! The baby came like a lot sooner than I was expecting. I thought we had more time. But okay, the baby is coming. Queen Ivy is at home. She's gonna have a safe and comfortable birth. Fingers crossed. Guys, this is like the 4th baby the queen is having. If we don't have a girl, we're having a bit of a problem. But I mean, there's a chance we could have a girl because we had 3 boys in a row. And if we can have 3 boys in a row, I think we can have 3 girls in a row. Don't you reckon? I think so. Okay, so this is the first time Celine... Is it? No, Celine's seen a birth, hasn't she? I feel like she has, potentially. Yeah, because she aged up into a teen, and then Raven was born, so... I think this is the first time she's seeing the queen give birth. Before this, she would have been too young to remember. It's okay, Noala's freaking out. Celine can't handle it. She's off somewhere else. At least Noala's here. Okay, Noala's gone too. At the end of the day, it is always the queen on her own, is it not? Oh, Queenie. Please give us a little baby girl. Please, please, please. We've been trying for like so long. This is like the 24th episode, Queenie. Give us some good news on the 24th episode, please. I know one of you said that 3 and 7, I think, are lucky numbers, and if she hasn't had a girl by the 3rd, she might on the 7th. That is too long of a wait. I would really, really, really like her to have a little princess. Come on. You can do it, Queenie. I wonder how long this is gonna go for. I don't want to rush it, because if we have, like, the pop-up suddenly come up on the screen, I'm not going to be prepared for it. I feel like it comes so quick. So I kind of like to leave it and have them get there whenever they do. She went into labor, like, early. At least I feel as though. Come on, Queenie. Or maybe she didn't. Who knows? It was a bit before I was expecting it, though. Come on, Queenie. What do we have? What do we have? Give us a little girl. Okay, now Nessie's freaking out. Which, in all honesty, makes sense. Okay, come on, Queenie. Almost there. Almost there. I don't even know what we're gonna do if we don't have a girl. I mean, we have 3 spots left. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. And it's a... No! No, guys. Guys, no! Oh my goodness, everyone. My flippin' goodness. Our queen just had her 4th prince. I don't even know how to feel at this point. Okay. Well, I've got my names list here. We're gonna name this prince Kane. And this name was suggested to me by Ronald, so thank you so much for that cool name. Can we fit Prince Kane in here from the get-go? We can! So this shall be Prince Kane. Welcome to the family. He is good, and he is going to be a genius. Okay, so he's a good genius, but it really doesn't matter much to us, does it? Because we really wanted a princess, which we didn't get. What a surprise. What a surprise. I mean, we have 3 slots, and the queen gets more breedings than anyone else, so there's still a chance she's going to give us that princess. But, guys, like at this point, wouldn't you just give up? I'm excited to have Prince Kane. I mean, more, this is kind of his genes that he randomized, which I won't pay too much attention to, because we've already seen how that works. We don't really need to. But let's just have a crack at his hair color, which I can't really tell from here. He's got light skin. I think he might have gotten... I honestly don't know if he has the queen's skin or his father's skin. Why don't we jump into NRAS and just check what skin tone? Like, usually I can tell, but sometimes it's a little bit iffy, and you can't really make it out. Now, his hair color isn't blue, so I'm going to assume that he's got his father's hair color, which is that pinkish one. Okay, he has the queen skin tone, and he's got his father's shade. I see. Queen skin tone, father's shade. Now, his eyebrows do look a bit brownish, but then again, we had like this weird surprise with Raven, where I thought Raven was going to have brown hair, but then she ended up having mint green. And she had a similar tone to Prince Kane's eyebrows, so I think, yeah, this baby is going to be one with the pinkish purple hair. But oh my goodness, guys, that is wild. At least she didn't have a dangerous fairy, right? There's some positivity in all of this. There is some positivity. Okay, let's... Denny Kelly wants to know if Queen Ivy wants to go on a date. I think he's an elder now, but yes, the queen will say yes to that. What did I just say? Sometimes I repeat words, and it just don't make sense, you know? But okay, she's gonna say yes. She just had a baby, so she's gonna look out for another male. He hasn't been used before. Hunter Huff hasn't been used, so yes, Noelle is gonna also go on a date. Although I think he's an elder as well. All of our ladies are going on dates. All of them. All of them. We can do that. I am fine with it. Okay, these two, they're going out to hunt some men. We need to move Prince Kane out. We need an adoptive family for him, so I'll be looking into that. I wonder if we can put him in with one of the other princes, perhaps. Or maybe even a separate family. I kind of want to give him to a separate family. I feel like it's too much responsibility for our various family members to, you know, take on multiple children. So, yeah. We'll take him out, and then I'm thinking we will... What do we want to do? What can we do, guys? I'm thinking we might get Celine to invite over Prince Callum, and then so they can hang out, and then we'll get Sparrow to invite over Lord Zane so that Lady Nessie can befriend him. Yeah, I think we'll do some of those. So I'll see you guys in a second. Right, Prince Cain has been moved out. We are back with our Simmies. Queen and our hero have gone out on dates to who knows where. We'll catch up with them in a bit. But I do want Celine to invite over Prince Callum. So let's invite Prince Callum over. I also want Sparrow to invite over her son. Let's invite over so we can get this going. And since it is winter now, I kind of like the idea that our Sims aren't going to be like hosting any events or parties at the castle. So it's kind of closed up for this season. Of course, if some of our Sims are invited, you know, like if we invite family members, that's okay. But I don't think they're going to be throwing any parties in the castle, and they're also not going to be, I don't know, receiving anyone who are not children, essentially. I'm not entirely sure what I'm saying. But essentially, I don't feel... What? Did someone just ask the queen out on a date and then ditch her? What an ass. They both did. They both ditched the queen and Nuala. You know what? Come back home, honeys. Come back home. Don't even worry about this silly dude. She's like friends with Dermot Cullen, but really, he's not giving her anything good, you know? Okay, I wonder, when are they gonna come? I don't know who this paparazzi is. We are waiting for our friends who have yet to arrive. Now, Celine, she's kind of had this pop up, which I don't know if I want that for her, so I'm gonna leave it out. This also has made me realize, oh, here comes Prince Callum. This also made me realize that I probably want to rework some of my rules for succession, because for some reason I just assumed that they choose their lifetime wishes when they're teens, but no, they choose their lifetime wishes when they're young adults. So, I mean, I guess if one of my princesses get a wish I feel like would be a good kind of proving for them, then I will accept it and they can start working on it. But more likely than not, they'll probably be able to get their wish once they are young adults. So that's something that's going to be in my mind. Another thing that's on my mind, guys, and we have kind of talked about this a little bit in the comment section, but I don't think I've mentioned it in my videos. Let's invite inside, so that it's not out freezing over here. And I wonder if Lord Zane's gonna show up, or if he just doesn't care. Where the heck is Lord Zane? He hasn't decided to show up. It'd really be sad if he didn't come, because he's not that close to his mother. Like, they're distant friends, but come on. You know, you get invited to the castle, you should make a little bit of an effort. Prince Callum's freaking out. Don't worry, Callum. Celine is coming down. She's coming down. She'll call you inside. I know it's probably cold out here. But something that I haven't chatted to you guys about, which really I should, is that if our queen continues not having any daughters and we reach our 5-year limit and she hasn't had a princess, what will end up happening is that Celine, like if the queen gets married, actually depends. If the queen gets married after the breeding season, then her stepdaughter, whoever that is, if she has a stepdaughter, will become the heiress. So for example, if the queen gets married to Lady Nessie, then her stepdaughter will be Raven. Then Raven will become like the next princess, and she'll become an heiress. So she will be the one in line, essentially. And then if the queen has multiple stepdaughters, then they will all become princesses, and they'll become like the next in lines, essentially. But if the queen does not have any princesses of her own, like biological daughters, and if she doesn't marry anyone, then the eldest child of the batch will become the next princess. So that'll be Celine. Celine will become the next princess, and then she'll be heiress, essentially. Or what might end up happening is that Celine won't be a princess. My bad. The queen's daughters and stepdaughters can be princesses. Stepdaughters only if she has no biological children of her own. But if nothing of that sort happens, no marriage happens, then Celine will be the heiress. She won't get title of princess because she's not going to be related to the queen by any measure, either through blood or through marriage, but she's going to be the heiress. And then all the children, all the girls, will be able to take turns challenging the queen. Or trying to prove themselves and win the crown, which is why I'm trying to be careful even with the lifetime wish of Celine. Most likely we won't have to complete it because I only really will use it for the proving, but should we get into a situation where the queen's not having any girls and Celine becomes in line somehow, then I don't want to give myself a lifetime wish that I failed to complete, because that's going to cause some issues for us. Okay, where is Callum? Callum's here. Do you want to chat with him even a little bit? Don't snub him. How can we... What's a... Okay, autistic. Let's enthuse about comic books. I'm just gonna get her a bit of a head start. Yes, the queen had a child out of wedlock. Does our monarch have to go out and deal with this? Oh my goodness, why is she not getting along with her son? That is not good. That is not good. I don't know why she's not getting along with her son. And you guys, can you stop hounding the prince? Celine is trying to have some alone time. I know you want the kids to be chaperoned. That is completely fine with me. But give them some space. Everyone's just tired. Everyone's just miserable. Has Zane showed up? Did we just leave him outside, in the snow by himself? I don't even know if he showed up. He probably didn't, to be honest. Let's check. Nope. He wasn't bothered to come. So I don't know how Nessie's gonna work on that. We might have to send him, a royal summons or something of the sort. Honestly don't know how we're gonna convince that boy to show up. He didn't even come to the party, you know? He didn't even come to the ball that we had. Aw, poor Celine. I feel so bad with her. She wants to be good friends with Callum, which is very nice of her, but she's getting, no alone time. Literally, all of these older ladies, Morgan and Nessie, they're bloodthirsty mothers who have just come on to Prince Callum and they're not leaving him alone. Come on. Come on. Also, I haven't talked about this either. Remember when we had Chloe O'Reilly in the prison and she had, a red dragon of her own? What ended up happening to that red dragon? Well, we still have Predator, that is, diving in and out of everyone's inventories. But the other dragon, I don't know where this dragon is. Let's try and find him through everyone else's inventories. He should be here somewhere. Somewhere. Okay, the queen does not have her. Morgan has Predator. Okay, well, there was another dragon, and I don't know where the hell it has gone. It's hard enough keeping track of Predator. I don't know where this other dragon has been put down. But if anyone notices him, then please feel free to let me know so I can find out where this thing is. But we called that dragon, we renamed it to Broken Fang, unless someone stole it again. We renamed it to Broken Fang just because I like the idea that the 2 times Chloe escaped, maybe her little dragon helped her escape and in the process broke one of its fangs. Because, it's a baby dragon. So, honestly, no clue where that thing is. Predator's with us, at least. Well, that's good. Okay, I also want to go ahead and actually work on getting the lifetime reward points for some of our ladies, which I have been slacking on. I know I asked you guys a few episodes back, and then I've just forgotten about it. Okay, so for the Philosopher, we really wanted to get the Philosopher's Stone. So I'm going to purchase that. So we have that in our family inventory. We need to find some sort of spot to put that in. We don't have really a lot to work with. We might have to put something like outside, like start taking advantage of some of the space outside to build more areas, or like more, you know, more spaces for us to store things in. We'll have to see down the castle grounds. Well, we have been upping our skills in something, which is great. Nuala, I've also been really wanting someone. What is the queen cooking? Been wanting Nuala to make some food for us, and I just haven't been able to. Let's make some veggie burgers. I haven't been able to with her, because I'm always like onto it during breakfast, but then there's like all these other foods that you get for dinner and lunch, which we don't have access to the other times of the day, which is a bit silly. But I want to try and get her to cook something. Okay, Nessie, I'm not entirely sure what we wanted to get for her. I'm tempted by that. I really am. But we have some other wishes as well in here that would rather work on. Look at the queen making some hot dogs for everyone. Oh, tofu dogs. That's very considerate because we have some vegetarians in the house, and they would probably really appreciate that. Okay. Nessie, I don't know if I wanted anything for you. Nuala, we wanted the collection helper, I'm fairly sure. So, where is a collection helper? Yeah, collection helper for Nuala. She's the hero, so I like the idea that she goes out and kind of does the heavy lifting or the scouting of finding things, even though the queen is a gatherer. The queen is gonna get the Queen of the Fae. Where is that? Queen of the Fae. Wonderful. And she still has like a ton of points. And then, who else? I mean, someone could get the genie lamp, but I don't know if we want the genie lamp. Like, what would we use the lamp for? We wouldn't need it for, like, romance or child or anything. But I don't know, maybe we would. Maybe we would. I feel like the sorceress getting the genie lamp makes sense, though. Like, if anyone had to get it. So I'll give her the dusty old lamp. Who knows, maybe she can use it for love or something. We shall see. And then Nuala already gave us something. Nessie, what do we want? What do we want with you? There's really nothing here that I'm thinking about. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But I don't have any off the top of my head. I mean, she does interact with the others quite a bit. I think I wanted to give the queen super green thumb as well. And I wanted to give Nuala like a born to cook or something. I might have messed it around a little bit. Oh well, oh well. Should probably do really well with something that has to do with people. Is there anything for parties, actually? Is there anything for parties? Because she does throw quite a few events. So I feel like that would be kind of helpful. But I don't know if there's anything that... What about this? Yeah, there we go. Legendary host. I think that's a really good one to get for her. Everyone will show up to the party and have a great time. I like that. I don't think there's anything else really. Yeah, we'll purchase that for Nessie. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know. And then I think I've gotten something for everyone. Celine, you don't have too many points to work with right now, so I'll leave you be. You can save up for, like, the future. What do we have? Anything interesting? Nope. So we've got a bunch of things that we need to think about. Let me have a look at something. Okay, we have the collection helper for Nuala's inventory, which is going to help us. Sparrow has the Philosopher's Stone in the family inventory. Queen Ivy is a queen of the Fae. She should have some, like, cool options for her own things now, which, if she decides to come out of the fairy house, we shall explore. Morgan has the genie lamp. That's right. She also has Predator. Okay. And look, Celine autonomously just does all her homework. Isn't that lovely of her? Now, I'm starting to feel a little bit all over the place. I will not lie. Celine, let's send you up to bed. Let's send you to sleep. And let's see. Morgan. Morgan's doing so well. Okay, she must have had a potion or two. I'm telling you. Let's go use the restroom. Let's have a veggie burger, because that sounds quite nice. And then let's see, Queen Ivy. Why don't you go and sleep in your own quarters, woman? I'll get her to take a shower, and then she's gonna sleep till late. Sleep off the flippin' prince she had. Like another one. I mean, this is great for the bachelor's ball in the future. We're gonna have plenty of boys to invite. But we need a princess too, you know. I haven't given up hope. We have 3 slots left. So there's a chance, guys. There's a chance we can still have a princess. It's just very wild for me. For, like, in the first generation to be going at 4 boys and have no girls yet. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe the fortunes shall turn at the last minute. Like it did with our Queen Wisteria in our Vampire Amazon series. She had, like, what, 6? I think she had 6 boys before she had a set of twins with 1 girl and another son. So, like, she has 7 boys and 1 daughter, you know? 8 children. You look at those odds, who knows? Maybe the queen, like Queen Ivy's gonna have the same sort of thing happen. She might have 7 boys and then an 8th girl. I don't know. That's just gonna make the princess all the more precious. But we have talked about what will happen should the queen fail to create a princess. Produce an heiress. She has a long time, though. She's got age on her side as well. So that's great. Okay, she's in bed. Nice. Nuala, get out of the fairy house. I'm sending you up to sleep as well. The fairy house is for the kids, you know. Even the teens, I don't like it when they spend time in there. I leave that for the children, I guess I'm fine with. But I prefer that for the babies and for the toddlers. I would rather them spend time there, and everyone else, these women, everyone else, I would much rather just go to sleep in their actual beds. Okay, Sparrow, just look at them, everyone, they all go to the fairy house when they should be up here. Okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off. When we come back next time, we'll be working on getting Lady Morrigan pregnant, her first ever pregnancy, so that should be quite fun. But okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.